I see it.
Yay!
I see it.
Third time
All
lucky.
right.
Thank you so much, Courtney.
My
So,
pleasure.
Courtney and I have just tried this 3 times, and she's bared with me while I'm making
That's been
blunders.
really grueling.
Um, so, so Lisa and I are opening up the space for a new program for mothers, and we want to share it with as many women as possible. So we wanted to bring on past clients and present clients to share a bit about what it's like working with us. And Courtney has offered that. So thank you so much. And I just
My pleasure.
have the questions up. So now I've just got to find them again. Sorry about that.
So many bits to this.
Say that again.
What was that?
Oh, there's a bit of a delay. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So the questions we had that we would really love to have you share your experience with other women is, well, what was your experience of being in a program with us, like being in a program that involved teaching and coaching? What was it like for you? And I know that you could answer that in many ways, but whatever comes up.
All right. My experience with Kaya and Lisa was that it was always very, very welcome to turn up exactly as I was, and I guess not even welcome, but the expectation is to turn up as we are, and I think that is really beautiful space to come into, and I think that as a mother, especially, being my most challenging aspect of my life, that is it was a really important dynamic to be within the group. So I think that my experience has been absolutely wonderful, and I have that space in a lot of places, but not so much in facilitated spaces, I don't think. So and teaching spaces, and so to have that further extended from just friendships, yeah, that's what I'd say my experience was.
Oh, beautiful. And so, before I ask the next question, I'm curious to have you share, like, what had it be a space like that for you, that had you feel like you could show up fully as yourself?
Well, it's safe. It's unconditionally loving. It's a very welcome space, I think, for any of us, even if we didn't feel like talking, or it didn't matter. It just didn't matter where you were at. It's a totally unconditional space of support. Yeah, and the truth in it is just, that's that's my big go to. It's just a really truthful and honest space, and that feels safe. So I
Wow.
think that's
Okay. And how did it support your experience of motherhood and your relationship with your children?
I think for those reasons, I think so often as a mother we don't look after ourselves very well, and to have that space where you are heard and supported and celebrated in whatever challenge you're going through, or whatever, even if you're just wanting to say how great something was or how shit something was, it didn't matter how good or bad it was always welcome. So I think having that space, kind of, I don't know, maybe just being heard allowed that to probably not get into my life as much as it does without it, potentially, if that makes any sense.
It totally does. Thank you. It's so beautiful for me to hear. Very special for me. So thank you. Yeah.
You.
So what would you say to someone considering joining the Mother Rising Sisterhood?
Oh, I didn't hear that last bit.
What would you say to someone considering joining the Mother Rising Sisterhood, which is the new program that we're running?
I would definitely say jump in if it's I found womb space to resonate with, and I found that I probably stuff that I had read myself. So I knew. Sorry, I'm echoing a little bit. So I'm sounding really strange. I think that perhaps just if you do feel that it's resonating for you to go with it and experience it and have the courage to follow your truth and whatever that is. I feel.
Beautiful. Thank you, Courtney.
I did.
No, you're still here, but there is a bit of a lag. I'm hoping it will.
Okay.
I'm hoping people will still hear you. It would just cut out a little bit. Yeah. So is there anything else you'd like to share about what it was like working with us and our coaching and the teaching and the different concepts and like kind of the way that womb space and working with us and all of that, the way it kind of was, like the uniqueness of it.
I just experienced a few different circle ways of space and I don't date with you in anyway and by yourself. I also love that you each other. So I don't know. Maybe I'm incredibly biased. I think that you and basically I think not get so much out of it when you're in it. So I've forgotten the question, but I think you guys.
I am really because you kept cutting out for me. Like it was like I heard you and then I didn't hear you, then I heard you, then I didn't hear you, and every time I heard you I was like, oh, this is beautiful. So I'm just hoping that the people watching will be able to hear you. Because thank you. I think the internet is dropping in and out.
It is.
So I'll watch
see what it sounds like.
Totally. I have no idea what it will sound like yet. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'll listen.
Thank you.
Thanks heaps. And we'll connect again really, really, really soon. And if for some reason I can't hear you in most of it, and I totally understand if not, but would you be into doing it at any other point this week? Only
we can do it again.
Like today, you mean? Awesome.
Whenever. Just tell me. And
thank you so much. I so appreciate it.
Thank you, Kaya.
Thank you for being like a tester with me.
I'm sad.
Bye-bye.
All right. I think I'm dropping.